What is up, guys? Patrick from NintenTalk here, and this is episode 2 of Island Makeover. Now, you guys really seem to like episode 1. A lot of you got involved and actually gave me a lot of feedback to make this episode a lot better. And that's exactly what I want to do. I want to provide the best product for you guys, especially this series, because my channel right now as a whole is kind of helping out people, empowering people to kind of make their island look better. And in the weird time that we are in right now, some people only have Animal Crossing, so this does mean a lot to me. One of the criticisms that you guys had was to kind of involve other people and get their kind of feedback as I'm doing it. So as I was coming up with ways to improve this episode, my job got a lot easier because I was contacted by a friend. Now, this isn't just any ordinary friend. This is also a content creator on YouTube. So Zack from SwitchForce, if you haven't checked out SwitchForce, please do. I've been a fan of this channel for years. And when Zack reached out to me, he's like, hey, I'd like to introduce myself. And I said, no introductions. I know exactly who you are, and definitely go check them out. If you enjoy Nintendo, if you enjoy first looks, reviews, they're the channel to check out. So what I will do for you guys is put a link in the description to his channel. And also I will put a link to part 1 of this video, because yes, this is a 2-part video. Definitely check out the first part because you get to see how garbage of an island Zack had in the beginning. It was really bad. Check out part 1. The payoff will be even better if you do for this episode. So today we're going to look at the results. We're going to get an interview from Zack to see how the overall experience was. So I hope you guys are ready for this. All right, so basically what happened is Zack contacted me and said, listen, Pat, my island needs a lot of work. And he specifically wanted me to go look at his campsite because he's watched some of my videos, and the placement of his campsite was actually pretty good. And that kind of excited me. There was room for growth. So definitely wanted to help him out. He called me up. I agreed on one condition. He told me to be nice. Now listen, I'll be nice on your channel, but we are on NintenTalk now, and I don't have to pull back any punches. I can go for the kill shot here. So let me just say, his campsite needed help. It was a hot mess and it made me want to scream. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with now. So I guess let's show how much Zack improved. If he didn't, I will be very mad because I took some time, taught him some tips and tricks, and I'm very excited to see what his island looks like now. Well, his campsite. We'll get to the rest of the island in a bit. So before we go look at the results, let's call up Zack and kind of ask him how this whole experience went. All right, guys, we are back with Zack. Zack, all right, we gotta start this off. Your campsite was not looking good. Okay.
It was bad.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good question. Why did you tell me to do? You could have picked any spot in your island. Why was that the one you wanted to do this kind of makeover with?
2 main reasons. One, I've seen your excellency with campsites. I figured I wouldn't overwhelm you with like fix my whole island, give you something that we could collaborate on. Yep. And then 2, like I love the space. I just had no idea what to do with it because it was that island within the island. It felt silly to leave it looking so terrible and messy.
Yeah. Okay. And then so I gave you a bunch of tips. So were any of them too much, too difficult? I'm super excited. But
I gotta say, I've never taken on my island in this way, so I was a little nervous of like, is it going to be too time consuming, too hard? And I really feel like I went above and beyond every single tip, so I'm pretty pumped for you to see it. It was actually a ton of fun. I incorporated everything you said and some. So
wow.
So I'm looking for that gold star A+ rating here.
And like what the people don't know is that we recorded yesterday. So Zack has been like doing crazy stuff. It's only been a day. And actually you messaged me yesterday. You're like, I'm already done. I'm like, whoa. So hopefully you didn't.
It's addictive. I didn't know it would be that way, but
yeah.
It's like once you started doing one thing, want to do another and another, and plus like I gotta live up to your expectations here. That's a lot. I couldn't just like throw some paths down and a sleeping bag. It was also fun. I got to use, I have to give a quick shout out to my Switch Strong Discord because people hooked it up with items that I didn't have. Didn't even know I didn't have a sleeping bag. It's going to be really hard to make a campsite with no sleeping bag or cushion. So I had to go grab those. So thank you to the people that hooked it up.
Awesome. And then final question. Did this at all inspire you to kind of take on some other areas in your island?
For better or worse. I don't know if it's a curse or a blessing, but yeah, I'm really excited now to deck everything out. So you
awesome.
You have affected me.
All right, well, let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
All right, we're on Zach's island. A couple things first. I gave Zach a couple items to put in his campsite. Well, one of them he's wearing
On my
right now.
head. Yes. Bears
He's a
belong
little
in
Cub
camps.
Scout.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. It's a good fit. I am very nervous though, dude. This is the
Okay.
moment of truth.
So I have my mini map on the bottom right pulled up, and I can already tell you've done some waterscaping. So I'm gonna let you lead the way.
All right, man.
Just guys, don't look at the rest of the island. We'll work on that.
Yeah, goodness gracious. Close your eyes. I will guide you. Hold my hand. Here we go. I put a lot of effort into this, so I hope that you are impressed. And like I said, like it was so much fun to kind of make it my own. I tried to really implement things that I like along with what
Okay.
makes a quality campsite. Also, first thing you see, your big Papa Bear there. Thank you. The finishing touch.
Ooh.
It was very large. That's the only spot I had for it.
I like how I gave you the most giant item. All right. Okay.
Here we go,
all right.
man.
So I guess you'll follow me.
Okay,
because,
okay, yeah. Who are we kidding?
All right. Okay. I like the bear there. Good use of that. All right. I think we have a shot. We need to like look up for this.
Yes.
Ooh. The campsite is now open. Okay.
Hey. That
All right,
that waterfall
let's
back
go.
there took me a long time as I learned to figure out that you can't have water up on the edge or things of that sort.
All right. Going over here. Oh, we got the marshmallow bag. The fireplace. All right. I like this recycle sign. That's kind of
Thanks.
cool. Never seen that before. We have the flower patterns, the flowers everywhere. Oh, another waterfall. Okay. I love those stars. I have not got those yet.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that. Little footprints on the ground. Okay.
Coming to take a little drink out of the heart pond. Thanks to your heart pond guide.
It's a lot easier than I thought it would be. All right, going over here. Okay, we kept the table tennis. That was
Mhm.
one thing I was scared you were gonna get rid of. I like it. Very nice. Yes, this looks a lot more like a campsite, Zach. I'm very
Hey.
impressed.
You haven't even seen the best part.
The best part.
Go between the waterfalls.
Wait, where? This way?
The side ones, yeah.
Oh my God! Here it is. You know what? I was gonna be nasty for a second. I was gonna be like, "Where's the wow moment?" But okay, here it is.
There it
I like
is.
this a lot.
Pretty neat, huh?
I like that.
Little hidden basketball court with some cliffs around it to keep it secluded.
Very nice. Okay, I like it. Kind of like a recreational campsite. Yeah, this is good, man. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
So you said your biggest challenge was the waterfall?
The biggest challenge was, yeah, this one in particular. I mean, I started with these ones over here, and I was like, oh, they're not so bad. But because I had limited space to work with, and initially you can kind of see, if you follow me, you can kind of see these like little like leaping paths I had behind the trees.
Oh, okay.
So I initially had those all set up behind the whole little campsite island, but I was like, let's do something bigger. And just, I started with like a little 3x3. I was like, ooh, I'll do just like a tiny waterfall. Game doesn't like that. So I had to just keep building it bigger and bigger. And I was, that shovel animation, you're like, that became my character's go-to dance move. So
Yeah, I mean, lots of nice details. Little water, coffee station. It's a little bit of glamping, as they say. You know, it's not.
I mean,
quite camping.
yeah, I was like, okay, hey, we're just gonna get them some water, maybe some hot cocoa, but nothing too fancy.
I like it a lot. Yeah, I like the heart pond turning into the stream. I've never seen that before. I like that.
I thought that too. I was like, how come people aren't doing little tiny rivers? But I don't know. I was like, let's add a little. You said waterscape, and so waterscape
Yeah.
we did.
This mushroom pattern, I gotta steal this from you. I like it.
That was also another difficult part. I was like, how do I randomly throw these patterns on here? And
Yep.
it really was just like plop, 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 like randomly just thrown. But it doesn't look bad random like that.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I will say I would have liked to see some weeds in here. You know, a little bit of
yes.
overgrownness.
Yeah.
But dude, this is like 1,000 times better.
Thank
What
you.
did you have before? Like giant fossils everywhere?
I had a Stegosaurus, a Godzilla, a playground. Yeah. It was,
Okay. So now you can feel confident about your campsite. I like how this is obviously, I think, the best part of your island.
It is.
So
the only part of my.
at least it's the campsite. So maybe we'll do beaches next.
Ooh.
All right, so there you go, guys. Another satisfied customer. I want to thank Zack for being such a great sport. Guys, again, go check out his channel if you have not. Such good stuff over there. Now, I wanted to thank you guys for watching today, but also if you would like to be featured in the next episode of Island Makeover, simply add me on Twitter and wait for that magical tweet where I say Island Makeover Part 3, comment, I don't know, something like that. You know what I'm saying. Guys, thank you very much. I will see you in the next episode. How do you end a video? End, subscribe, shut off camera, activate end mode. Bye.